Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 31st going to the 6th of November. So I'm going to have a little look and see what's going on for you guys. As always, I'm going to shuffle the cards first and then we'll talk about it. Okay? Let's have a little look, please, for Sagittarius. Okay, current energy, please, for Sagittarius. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, blockages. Hmm. Okay. Now, there's a few messages that are coming through, and I'm going to explain them one by one so I don't lose myself. Now, in terms of the group that you have around you, like your external environment, it does feel like there's a bit of like I'm hearing a mismatch. So maybe you're surrounded by people who actually are not on a similar level to you. That's not to put anyone above anyone, but like there's a mismatch here coming through, or this again could be nothing to do with you. It's just something you're observing here. I'm kind of feeling like you might feel like there's an imbalance in your emotions within this week, that you might feel really down on your luck, but there's actually a lot of good happening, which is interesting. So these emotions are something that feels out of balance because of maybe things that have already happened to you. We're still thinking about that here. I'm seeing that there is probably like some work that you're still needing to do. Like I get there's a lot of good news coming through for you, Sagittarius, in terms of love, in terms of healing, in terms of self-love, most importantly, also in terms of your finances and stability is looking good, especially for those of you who own your own company here, because we do have the Emperor coming in here. All right. Some of you could be getting like a lot of money from a boss if you're not working for yourself. But either way, there's a lot of good coming in. And also the Emperor is talking about you're gaining control of your life. You're gaining control of your finances. You're gaining control of your stability and your home life. And also, again, you're understanding that love from self is one of the most abundant loves of all. Um, so this is where you're gaining control, which is nice. And I like to see it. And I think from this, you're gaining a lot of good fortune around you as well. Like, I'm getting this energy to do with like, okay, so it's like very earthy energy. So maybe it is a lot to do with, like, again, like your possessions, your finances, your work life. Like that's definitely on the forefront for you. Like I'm getting this mud energy, but I think the like symbolism behind that is like you're planting seeds here. Or again, you're doing the dirty work. Yeah, that's what it feels like. The dirty work. We'll call it that. Like really strong, like earth energy is coming in. But I feel like this is because you're working on that element of yourself, like regrounding yourself. That's what it feels like. Or unless you're doing some actual gardening here, then it definitely could be to do with that. Um, all right. The reason why I'm going to show you is because all of your oracle cards have this very like earthy tone. Like they're all kind of these orange browns here coming through. So first card you have coming out is the Poised card, which is a very good card to start off with here, Sagittarius, because it speaks, well, the quote that I always say with this is like, get ready. Get ready. Something good is really coming in. This is a card of actually like having, not that it's about having no expectations. You know what it is that you want. But again, there's no expectations on timing that's coming through. And this is your advice here. When you release like the need to control something from coming in, then of course it kind of comes in. We're going to call it effortlessly, but there has been a lot of hard work. That's the reason why this is coming in as a reward here. So you're finally releasing something. Some of you, I'm seeing like you might be graduating. I don't know why, like it could be like an online course or something, or like you're completing something, or again, there's a reason why I'm seeing this energy of like you're releasing for this new to come in, which is nice to see. Like you've done the good work for it, basically, which is good. Poised, again, get ready, something good is coming in. Release expectations, that's good. And just be hopeful and have your arms open for this as well. Then we have the chop wood card coming through as well, which is that Capricorn energy that I'm kind of picking up on here about the hard work. It is again about things that we're feeling tied to. Capricorn's ruled by Saturn here, and again, that's like the tougher things, the hard work that you're having to do to get long-term rewards. So this is all good for you. Chop wood card is saying to not give up on something. You're having to do the mundane things, the things that are boring, the things that are really irritating sometimes and overwhelming sometimes, especially emotionally here, but they're asking you not to give up here because you're doing it, and the doors are now starting to open for you to start, like you might start to feel this. Okay, so they're really showing me some symbolism in your reading for some reason. I don't know if you guys are having more vivid dreams, pay attention to that, but it's almost like you can kind of get a taste of what's to come almost, whether there's something again that you're wanting, that you're going to get, or whether you're really close to it, which is why you can feel it's there. But so this is a good reason to keep going. The next card you have is Time for a Nap, which is always a good card to come out from when we've achieved something that we wanted here. So again, all of these cards are indicating that you're doing the final like work for something, and you're going to be able to relax afterwards, which is really nice to see. I skipped over this card for you, which is the Y card, because I feel like you might be questioning again, like something that is good for you that's coming in. Which for some reason this Y card is coming in as a little bit of like self-doubt, which is not really what the card means, but I kind of sense it in this way. I'm going to clarify it actually, like I'm going to do something different and clarify it. Did I show you that in your current energy, the first two cards coming out for you is Ace of Cups and a Ten of Pentacles? So again, abundance and in love and in your finances again here. But let's clarify this Y card. Yeah. You're questioning things that are coming in. I knew that there was a reason why I picked up on that energy, because this card is usually about like looking into like why things have happened, and it's normally about your purpose in life, and this could definitely be what you're questioning here, but this almost feels like an insecurity more than anything else, and it's just kind of clarified by the Nine of Swords. It is an insecurity. You're questioning things here that are actually for you, things that are coming in that are for you. Nine of Swords, where maybe kind of standing tall, but there are moments here, Sagittarius, where you do doubt yourself more than is necessary with the Empress here, because you are worth a lot. This card is again another signifier that you're gaining some sort of abundance here, and again you're gaining what you are putting out into the world. The Empress is always a card of like she is embodying love, which what you guys are doing, you're doing the right things here, which is why you're attracting in opportunities, but you're doubting it. You could be doubting it because you haven't seen it yet. You're kind of getting ready, getting open to it, and doing the work that you need to for it, but there is some sort of blockage maybe with attracting in things, only because we have this energy here. Now, also for some of you, this could definitely be a love interest coming through for you as well. I feel like you've been focusing more on your finances and again the kind of like material world problems, but when you're not realizing it, I feel like when you're doing that kind of work for this, I can see that you're meeting somebody here, because we do have a divine partnership. This could also be a balance within yourself here, again learning when is a good time to take action, because I do see that in your cards. It's necessary for you at this time to push forward, to have structure, to be disciplined. But then we also have this Empress energy about being balanced, in the sense that with that all that going on, you have time to yourself, and you also believe in yourself and love yourself enough to know that what's supposed to be yours will be yours at the end of the day. And this is what you're attracting in, but you are doubting it. But again, try not to do that here. You're questioning why, almost in a sense of lack perspective, and this is where we don't attract, by the way, so just be careful of this. And this is coming up in your blockage here, so there's a need to kind of balance your emotions here. I feel like, again, there's a reason why you feel this way, and it has been a lack in your life, but just remember that just because things right now are uncomfortable for you doesn't mean that you're going to be like this for your whole life, regardless of how long you've been in this stage for. Okay, so snap out of it. There's a lot of people here, like in the world, when I say here I mean the world, who have been suffering for a really long time, maybe just like you here, Sagittarius, who there's like a change of perspective or a change of yeah, it's a mindset thing sometimes. So there's a change of how they deal with things, a change with how they see things that suddenly changes what's coming in, and what they're doing here. So it kind of feels like that similar story here for you. Well, this King of Cups could be not just your emotions, this could be a particular person coming through here. But with the Justice card here, there's something out of balance here with this situation. I'm going to clarify what this is. Who is this King of Cups, please, Spirit? King of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups. Again, I do pick up that this is more to do with you than anything else here for the majority of you, unless you're trying to pick between two people, which doesn't feel like a strong message for most of you. The Ten of Cups is again happiness and fulfillment and satisfaction. It's the end goal here. And the King of Pentacles is the stability, which is what we've been speaking about. So I feel like this is you trying to come across in a different way. Rather than an emotional way, you're coming across again grounded. I don't know if any of you have Earth sign in your chart, but this is really kind of indicating you might be leaning more into that here. To be more grounded. Maybe you've been ruling with your emotions more and this has been unhealthy for you. Because there's been a lot of anxiety here and stress and worry here. But this grounded energy is what's changing things, because you're then gaining control of this. You need to be grounded within yourself first, base chakra stuff, before you can really like learn to take control with the ambition that the Emperor does, okay? All right. Anything else for Sagittarius? Four of Swords, you're healing. Again, take some time out to rest. It's really important. Make sure you're sleeping properly or looking after your health properly as well, Sagittarius. Let's see. Okay. I do, yeah. There's a very strong need for healing, which is probably why the time for a nap card is coming out here, because Four of Swords comes in when we've kind of gone through the Three of Swords, so the heartbreak, the pain, and I think you have been through a lot of turmoil here recently. We have the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups, which is a lot to do with confusion, arguments. This feels like misunderstandings here. If you're not speaking to someone because of a misunderstanding, I do see that this can be healed here. All right, there could be some success here, but maybe you needed some time out from this person to regain clarity in a situation, because it does feel like this is a misunderstanding. All right, maybe someone said something out of pure emotion, or maybe that was you here, because we have that, or this could be someone else, could be the water sign here. We do have friendship coming in, and it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, so this could have been a falling out that you had with someone. It does feel like there's a reconciliation here. All right. We have the High Priestess, which is Piscean energy as well. But this is that no communication with somebody here. We have the Wild card coming through, so again, there is potential for a new beginning here, but with the Wild card, it's like an ending of an old way of doing things and a beginning of a new, which means that things are probably going to change in this dynamic, if it's love, if it's friendship, whatever you like here, however it resonates with you, but things are changing. For some of you, this could also be you healing some subconscious stuff if it's not to do with anyone else around you, because Five of Wands is mental conflict sometimes, where things are kind of going round and round, which we've had up here. We have the Seven of Cups, which is, again, confusion in our mind. There's a lot going on up there. High Priestess, subconscious fears, subconscious programming, let's call it. And the Four of Swords is you are kind of rewriting that, re-healing that, especially for some of you who've come from like a lack mindset and this kind of run in your family. Maybe you were around a lot of kind of miserable people. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna say it. Or again, Five of Pentacles is like maybe you grew up with a lot of poverty here and you've kind of been programmed with that, like money is bad, or like the subconscious thing is that money is an issue and it always will be an issue, you know, or like feeling unsupported. And again, maybe your family have felt that way or kind of isolated themselves from people, and this is something that you also do. So we're kind of reprogramming yourself. Maybe these are people who ran a lot with their emotions, or again, like, yeah, anyways, you're rebalancing these things, which is nice to see. I do feel like you're having to do it by yourself, which can be very lonely, but I would say that this is a good time to maybe look towards a mentor. Again, this could be people online here who you can follow footsteps in, because there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's good. Sometimes when we have to figure things out by ourselves, it can be very difficult and very confusing, like these cards are suggesting. So be careful with this, all right? As in, maybe look for some help. All right. So we're stabilizing ourselves. We're feeling happy. We're looking more towards the future and what that looks like, feeling more happy about it, more stable with it, which is good. And you're doing the hard work to feel that way. Let's clarify the Emperor here. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah, so you guys could be building some structure and foundation here in terms of, again, your finances or where your career is going. This looks good. There's definitely planting the seeds. You're investing in something, investing in yourself here, and this will pay off in the long term. This is slow and steady, so by the way, it's not going to be a magical, like, improvement straight away, but this is something about this, a new journey that you guys are taking, or a new way of doing things that you guys are taking initiative on, that is going to be paying off for you and your future and your legacy, like the Ten of Pentacles talks about. Okay, but some of you, again, there could be a love interest coming in here. It could be an Aries, doesn't have to be, but this is very slow moving. It might start off as a friendship here, by the way. Maybe this is who we're having misunderstandings with, but doesn't matter here. Or unless you're healing from someone else here and have a lot going on that you're not really seeing this potential of this yet, or not even seeing this as an option yet. But anyways, because we have the Knight of Pentacles coming through with this, there could be some flirtatiousness, or again, some what we call in the UK banter, which is just like, I don't know, making fun of each other. Like, it's just a fun, like, friendly energy, but it could definitely turn into more. Yeah. So the Ace of Cups is actually being clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Wands, which is kind of holding all your emotions in here. Like, if I'm going to, yeah, as you can see here, maybe you guys have been holding in your heart space for too long, like protecting it for too long. Some of you could have been single for like a really long time. I mean, yeah, because with because with the Ten of Wands, it's like you've been holding it all in, and the difference between the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups, it looks like she has a lid on hers, which is really interesting. You've been protecting yourself here. So Ten of Wands is a releasing of this, like being able to finally release all these emotions that you do have, maybe for a particular person here, or again, you're allowing yourself to feel. That's what it feels like. All right. Yeah, I do see some commitment coming through with you. Some of you could find yourself coming into a relationship quite soon. You're going to say I'm lying, but here we go. We're the Two of Cups. So yeah, this is mutual though. So you feel the same way for this person as they do for you. A lot of emotions here with the Moon card. But, you know, this can sometimes bring in some delusion. So be aware that we might be talking ourselves out of something. I see that this connection is pure, by the way. It's just that it feels like there's a backlog of beliefs that are blocking you here. So this is why the Poised card came in the beginning, to say to be open to things, all right? Be open to it. I'm asking who this person is. Could be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be. The Star card is someone who's coming in to kind of like be vulnerable with you, number one, but it is a wish fulfillment, actually. This is someone that you will want to be with, but it's just, in the beginning, there is some delusions. Again, the Moon card is still here, in a sense that we might be talking ourselves out of it because emotionally we might feel that we're not ready, or like our emotions can sometimes get the best of us. If you're already speaking to somebody here, then communication is key, especially if there has been a misunderstanding. Okay, let's pull you a tea leaf tarot. We have a younger woman, so it could be a younger woman, unless you are the younger woman here. Or it could be, doesn't really matter about gender here, someone younger than you. We have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So again, there is some action required on your end. It's not just going to fall into your lap here, but it is there. It's about finding the root. It's about changing things up. It's about doing something different and being open to that, okay? We have short journey and celebration of fun. So for any of you who are traveling or thinking of traveling, then this will be very good for you. This could be to meet someone here. All right. Or this could have something to do with the money path, but not for all of you. Didn't want to be put in that pile here. All right. So Sagittarius, I love you guys. I wish you all the best, and I will see you guys next time.